This kid's a wizard or schizo.
Alright guys, welcome back again to Wonderland. I'm going to be going over a pretty cool little piece of esoteric symbolism that I think will help unlock a lot of doors for you if you look forward to places. It's very occult, going all the way back 7000 BC to Malta at least. It's all about duality. It's all about the white and the black, the two triangles as above so below. It'll open a lot of doors for you if you can try to get behind this. So this is a message sent out to y'all. Pay close attention to all the symbolism, please. The pillars, Joachim and Boaz, as above so below, the Baphomet, the tetragrammaton, the horned goats merging. It's all about the chevron. It's all about this duality. What is the chevron? Why is it so important? What does it mean? Well, I feel like you might raise your level of consciousness a little bit if you tap into this. So hold on. Things don't always mean what you think they mean. They might mean something else to a whole different group of people. Someone who speaks in symbolism. And the reflecting pool often shows a clearer image than just the Washington Monument out in the open air. These chevrons, they're all over the world, they're ancient. It means something deep. It means something, all the space agencies use it. Really? Just this little triangle? This little fast looking triangle? Well, this is what it means. Chevron actually means Hebron. Hebron was the capital of Israel before Jerusalem. It's the place of connection where the land of the spirit meets the land of the living. That's what chevrons mean. A connection point between the spiritual world and the physical world. This is all very Kabbalistic, all going back to the Zohar. But this is all about this city of doubles, this duality, this Baphomet city. Heaven and earth combined, the cave of doubles. Your brain, the left and the right hemisphere, both crosses. Chevrons have been with us forever. They're on most of our coat of arms if you're Anglo-Saxon or at least European. They're on my coat of arms. These chevrons, they form the Maltese cross. Very popular cross used by the Templars. But this chevron's everywhere, hidden. You might ask yourself where, think that I'm silly. Well, I assure you, I am not. It's pretty fucking common. It's all around you. You even put it on the very bottom of your feet because that's what touches the ground. That's why it's on Converse too. You're conversing between worlds, earth and your being. Look at this, as above, so below, the two chevrons, the two V's, Azazel. It's also Saturn's symbol. Marked out on the Saturn cube right here, every line adds up to 15, which is Saturn's number. It is Azazel's mark that was put on the scapegoat whenever it was kicked out of Israel with all the sins of the people on it. The goat was given to Azazel by God. Kind of weird symbol, huh? Look at this. It's actually the Kabbalistic tree of life too. 3, 4, and 3, the 3 different lines. All goes back to Kabbalah. The tetragrammaton, the two triangles, the as above, so below. The duality of red and blue. The two pillars, Joachim and Boaz. Oh, look at that. Place of connection, comet ping pong. Wow. Chevrons. Look, there's a star, a sun, and a moon. Duality, pointing off in 4 directions. Just slam it in the middle, it's a Maltese cross. You know, the Maltese people practiced cannibalism 7000 BC. Not only that, but there were supposedly giants that lived underground in Malta, which is right off the Phoenician coast. Then there is some very weird megalithic architecture there. But you have to pay close attention to the symbols. Look at this. You have an anchor, a laurels, chevron, Now, going back to here, upside down cross and a pyramid. What does that mean? Why is one on one side and one on the other? Excuse me while I search for my lighter. So the upside down cross is on the left side of the screen. The right side of the screen is a pyramid with the eye shining down. It's because one's the bottom and one's the above. The anchor is coming out of the middle, not the bottom. See how you have a sun and a moon on either side of the anchor? It represents, just turn that on its side. If you turn that anchor on its side, you have a figure 8 and a double cross. It's a very powerful symbol whenever it's faced sideways, pointing out. I call it the heart chakra, or the enlightenment process, the end of reincarnation. However, when it's pointed down, it's channeling all your energy into the earth. Whenever it's pointed up, it's channeling all your energy into the cosmos. Down is kind of a symbol for death, as is the anchor, because anchors drag down. The anchor is also the bottom of the Saturn and Jupiter merge symbol that I created. That's where we get the anchor and trident symbol, the scrolling key, the sacred heart. I could go on and on. With the chevron again, connected always with the ocean, with transport, with this place between worlds. Chevron again on another shipping company. See, something just told me to check with shipping companies, with freight, with transport. You always see this chevron symbol pop up on almost all of the logos for either travel or transport via the ocean, or NASA, between worlds. Look, this is just a straight up Maltese cross. Right here you have a whole bunch of chevrons and a number 7 hidden with a double cross. Another chevron. This one's really interesting though. You also have a hypercube, a Star of David, and another chevron with a cube. Interesting. 3 sevens, 3 chevrons, and a moon. Another 3 chevrons. 7's connected a lot, as well as the Inyana star, which is the wheel, the 8-pointed star. Even right here, chevrons as well as an 8-pointed star. Chevrons again for more shipping. This transit between worlds. 2 chevrons and a man perched atop, equal with the top chevron. 2 more chevrons, red and blue once again. Also 7 if you turn outside, VII, Roman numerals. Chevrons. It's everywhere. Why? Why is this so important? Why is it tied up with pedophilia? What's the deal there? I don't understand it, but apparently they believe this is a path between worlds. Look at all this. Chevrons everywhere. Back to the Future. Fiery chevrons. It's even in the title. All of this means something. If you do a Google search for chevron patterns, look what pops up. Nothing but anchors and one other thing, but anchors will be the first thing you see. Just get Google search chevron patterns. You don't see chevrons mixed with anything besides anchors and one other thing. Anchors, anchors, anchors. Google search it. Always a rope around it like a Kundalini serpent going down into your root chakra. Anchors, chevron. And owls. Owls? Why owls? They seem very harmless. They are. They're a symbol for Moloch, obviously, and Marduk from Babylon. But more than that, they symbolize something else, and not just gray aliens. Owls? Who would think something? Oh, geometry. As above, so below. 2 chevrons built right into their fucking face. Look at that. This is a very down owl. He has mostly a point down and also a heart, which is the bottom of the Saturn and Jupiter merge symbol. Look at this cute little guy. Aren't you so cute? Yes, you are. Oh, look at... Oh, that's right. You're pointed down. You're a satanic cross. That sucks. It's everywhere, guys. Sorry. I don't mean to spoil your party, but this kind of stuff is right in your face. Look, why don't you hit send to to somebody on Facebook. This isn't science fiction. Oh, wait. Starfleet. Kind of science fiction. Starfleet's not that esoteric, though, right? Even though they have a laurel wreath around the Federation symbol. It's right in front of your face, people. This one's interesting. 7-pointed star. It's not even a chevron, though, is it? It's 3 chevrons. Take 3 chevrons and you put them together and you get a 7-pointed star. That's why 7 repeats itself so many times in these chevrons. That's why 7 is a chevron. It's a scythe, Saturn's scythe. But on its side, the figure 8, which is the reincarnation process, the middle of the reincarnation process, which is the middle path of the Buddha, and then the double cross, which represents the end of duality, the migration of the soul past reincarnation and into a plane of pure spiritual existence where you no longer reincarnate. The reincarnation cycle is always seen as a figure 8. It's the luminoscape from the tarot deck. Birth, life, death. Right here, cruise planner. Royal Caribbean cruise. This is where it all goes down, people. This is what I'm unveiling to you, believe it or not. What is hidden here? What might you ask? Oh, it's obviously a Leviathan's cross, satanic cross pointed down with the Kundalini serpent going on to the root chakra, but also what is the, CP for cruise planners, but also for child pornography or child pedophilia. Leviathan's cross pointing that right down into the ground to the masters of the earth. Symbolism is right in front of you. Right in front of you, people. Why cruise platforms? Why Royal Caribbean? Let's just look at some of the stuff that they put up. They have an app like most companies. What's their symbol for their app? Oh, it's just a little dude with his arm up. That's not weird. Oh, wait. It's D-O for doe. Dodo. Pedodo. From Alice in Wonderland. Pedophile. This is how you do. Do-do-do-do. This is how we pedo. Leviathan's cross again. So are they involved in human trafficking? Well, why don't we just search the internet and see if Royal Caribbean is tied to the... Oh, yeah. Fucking hundreds. That's right. Fuck. Floating abominations. I would say that's correct. But surely they're not that bad. I mean, look at their food. I mean, they serve great food. Oh, wait. Alice in Wonderland cuisine? That's a little bit scary. I've been shining a light on this for a while, though, haven't I, guys? This Saturn and Jupiter symbol, which is the background for my phone, it unlocked a lot of shit. 42, the answer to life, universe, and everything. But also this duality, this sun and moon merger, this two ravens, this heart, this communication. I've been saying this ever since I had a big long beard, talking about this. This is real. There is something behind every symbol. Look at this. The Alice in Wonderland pins I pointed out back in the day, where I identified a bunch of pedophiles wearing these on their lapels as merit badges for the weird shit they do. I called this a long time ago. Last thing on the checklist is die. I called it back when I figured out that the St. Louis Arch was a hangman's arch and that St. Louis was a cabal for pedophilia and child sex trafficking, as well as eating kids. I called the whole red and blue pillar merger thing. Found these things right afterwards, substantiating it. Some of the oldest pillars in the world. Naturally colored red and blue and lasted for thousands of years. I called Isis and Osiris communicating with the rod of Anubis, digging the tongs into the ground to ground it, and then having two ankhs, two pillars and eggs that they would use as focuses so they could try to communicate with each other, or at least direct each other to each other's position. This is how I think the Phoenicians used transportation overseas. I called out how HAL 9000 from 2001 Space Odyssey was in actuality the monolith just from a different time period, a super advanced artificial intelligence. My symbol became the Sacred Heart of Jesus, the one that I created. I have an eye for symbolism, whether it's the Hangman's Noose from the Hangman card or Saturn, and I turn them upside down. I take their anchor and trident and turn it into Odin's spear. I write my name in it. I'm good at this kind of stuff, kind of like Tom Hanks from the Da Vinci Code. I can't help it. I acknowledge all of these things as soon as I see them, and put it into it, change it, turn it on its side. Send the love out to the world, people around you. This is how I do, and it's not dope. I'm sorry if I seem a little bit cocky, but most people are fucking idiots. And I can see this duality because I understand that people are both good and evil. I am, you are, we all are. I'm just good at seeing the keys and things and pointing them out to you guys, whether it's a highly suspect video or Imagine Dragons. I always point this stuff out. Whether it's Aleister Crowley drawing a picture of a demon that looks suspiciously like a gray alien. I point out all these little things that people don't really notice. And when you go back and look at it and dig a little bit deeper, the whole Aleister Crowley gray alien demon occultism thing, lamb, this is in the background. Top right, top left hand corner, the Baphomet. As above, so below. The goat of Mendes. Whether it's the skull experiments taking pictures of ghosts that look suspiciously like gray aliens whenever they try to summon ghosts, or Aleister Crowley, or even the pictures that they took where they were just filming their own viewfinders and all these weird things popped up. Or this guy right here. What's the deal with this guy? He painted President Obama's presidential portrait, but why does he have his hand shaped like that? The heart symbol. Surely not though, right? Surely I'm just crazy. Who knows? I'm pretty sure though that was intentional. Oh, nice chevron jacket you have there, miss. Oh look, he's doing the heart again, the upside down triangle. Look at this piece of stained glass, this art. Red, blue, and green. Below, above, and in between. Once again, Saturn scythes, the heart, the spade, strawberry, the below. And look at this right here, his painting of Obama for the White House. Obama has 6 fingers, just like the giants of old from the Bible, from Gnostic scriptures, from the Book of Giants, from the Book of Jasher, from the Book of Enoch, from the so many Native American accounts, it's ridiculous. And from skeletons. He painted Obama as a giant from the Old Testament. But most people didn't even notice. All tied back to Maltese giants eating people in caves with their little Maltese cross chevron symbol. Sorry I have to point out all this crazy shit to you, but someone's got to. I'm pretty sure these people from Royal Caribbean Cruise are not only kidnapping kids for sex slave and saying that they got kidnapped whenever they docked, but probably eating them too at the Wonderland Cuisine Cafe. Look at that, painting the roses red, a little girl, white and pure inside of a heart. Human trafficking, it's all about Alice. As above, so below. Some get small and some will grow. Look in front of your eyes, people. The worlds are connected. Even right here on my phone's home screen, which right now I have Diogenes, a man who lived with dogs and shined a lantern in the middle of the market in the middle of the day, asking if anyone was alive. There's some symbols right here on my desktop, right on my phone's homepage. 666 for Chrome, as above, so below for Messenger and a lightning bolt, and then Play Store is a compass, from a compass and edge from Masonry. I got the keys, people. Just look behind the veil. The worlds are connected. The chevrons are right in your face. Do something about it.